breaking news.
Boom!
Christian Wilkins to Raider Nation.
Oh,
4 years,
my
$110 million.
Earth. I believe on my power rankings list of free agents, Christian Wilkins was 4. Oh, baby. I really like that move. Now the question is, who's going to play quarterback in Las Vegas?
Okay guys, so I wanted to start off this video by giving you a little bit of a film breakdown before we get into everything else about Christian Wilkins, Gardner Minshew, Josh Jacobs, and what's to come next. Watch this video on Christian Wilkins, man. Oh my, okay, let's just play it. Here we go. Basically, what we have here, and shout out to whoever made this video on Twitter, by the way, Christian Wilkins, Derek Carr at the 35-yard line. Watch what happens here. We talk about effort, relentlessness, tenacity. This play is literally the definition of OD. So boom, right away, we see a ball at the 45-yard line across the field. This is like 20 yards down the field already. Boom, he's already 30 yards, 40 yards down the field. And you know what? Here comes big Christian Wilkins. Dude, this man doesn't care where he is on the football field. He is ready to attack every single play. He doesn't care if you're 40 yards down the field. He is going to give his effort every single time. Guys, welcome to Las Vegas, Christian Wilkins. With that being said, let's deep dive into this video, man. Oh my. The Las Vegas Raiders just got the ultimate dog of the NFL, Christian Wilkins, a perfect fit for the Las Vegas Raiders. And what Antonio Pierce is trying to build here is exactly this man right here. Christian Wilkins is a freak of nature, a guy who is hated among others in the NFL because of his antics. We hear that, you know, everyone's talking about the way he plays football is a little bit disrespectful, right? Just like Max Crosby, where he just wants to get in your face and, you know, he just wants to win football games, okay? And now you talk about a guy in Christian Wilkins who's going to line up in the interior of the defensive line with Max Crosby on the other side, Tyree Wilson on the other. Guys, this is going to be absolutely insane. Christian Wilkins is everything you want in a football player. He's dominant on the field, a great captain off the field, and the ultimate teammate. Makes everything fun, but also at the same time understands business is business and we're here to win football games. Guys, in this video, we're going to break down everything the Raiders have done so far, and I'm going to tell you why the Raiders and Antonio Pierce are off to a really good start so far, but a lot of work needs to be done going forward. Alright, here we go. First play I want to show you guys is him versus the Buffalo Bills. You're going to see Christian Wilkins right here lining up between that B gap, right? Now watch how he utilizes his quickness. Boom, let me get to the outside, swim move, gets right by the offensive lineman. I mean, that was quick. And keep in mind, guys, this film is in 0.5 speed. So if I put that in real motion, absolute beautiful. And not only that, but another thing he does is force a fumble and secure a sack on one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL using his feet in Josh Allen. I mean, that is beautiful. Now, another thing I want to show you guys here is you're going to bring this guy next to Max Crosby. Oh my, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Also, John Jenkins free agent, Bilal Nichols free agent, Adam Butler free agent. They needed to bring someone in the interior of the defensive line. This is a huge get for Antonio Pierce, man. Oh my. Hey, again, letter grade A+ for me. Now, before we get into Gardner Minshew and Josh Jacobs, make sure you guys do me a big favor. Hit that like button just so we can get this video out to more Raiders fans around the world. But also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Unlimited Raiders content for the rest of the offseason, free agency, the draft, everything you can think of, I got you guys covered. And also comment down below a letter grade for the Raiders so far in free agency, what they should do next, and should there be another quarterback, should they trade for Justin Fields or really try to lock in on Jayden Daniels? Let me know down below, but let's get into Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, let's talk about Gardner Minshew. He gets a 2-year deal with the Las Vegas Raiders. You wonder how they were going to address their quarterback position, how and when, maybe in the draft, maybe free agency, maybe via trade. No, it is Gardner Minshew.
And then they ended up signing a quarterback in Gardner Minshew. And this is probably the one thing that was very mixed in terms of Raiders fans. Do we like it? Do we not like it? I don't really know. Now, I will say one thing. Gardner Minshew is a favorite of a lot of NFL fans. He just has a little bit of a swagger to him that people just enjoy watching. However, he's not a difference maker. I don't think anyway. Maybe he has potential to turn into a starter down the line, like a full-time starter. But at the end of the day, I think this is precautionary, right? At the very least, we wanted to go into next year with the QB battle. Whether that be Gardner Minshew, whether that be Aidan O'Connell, whether that be Jayden Daniels or Drake May, whoever it may be, Michael Penix, Bo Nix, there's so many different options, right? Justin Fields. But I think Gardner Minshew keeps you competitive, right? I feel like if you went out there and didn't grab a free agent quarterback, and then in the draft, it didn't fall in your lap, you're screwed, right? It's Aidan O'Connell, and then you're probably going to have to draft the 6th-round quarterback where you're not too comfortable in, having him be a day one starter. So at least, at the very, very least, guys, listen. Look at it as a QB competition. Aidan O'Connell could still be the starter. Gardner Minshew could beat him out. We could also draft Jayden Daniels. I think this is precautionary, but at the same time, it's funny because I don't know if you guys watched this clip or the mic'd up session between Gardner Minshew and the Raiders. Dude, it was so funny. Him and Max Crosby going at it all game long. Max Crosby kept calling him a certain thing. I'll play it here in a second for you guys. Actually, I'll play it right now. Check this out.
Little last boy.
Dude, Max Crosby is so damn angry.
Just as we were at break, some things took place. Josh Jacobs is going to be signing with the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, yeah!
And then the most depressing thing of the day took place where the Raiders let Josh Jacobs walk to the Green Bay Packers, who then released Aaron Jones. But with that being said, man, I would have liked Josh Jacobs back, but at the end of the day, we didn't need to bring him back. I feel like they're probably going to go in the draft to bring someone in. We have Jamir White, who Antonio Pierce has said, I am very confident in what Jamir White is and what he can be going forward. You see him work with Josh Jacobs here. I think he spent some time working as a backup running back. Had some games where he actually got some starting reps. And I think Jamir White will be okay. I think that he will take the majority of the load, especially year one, which I think will be huge. But, you look at some of his games versus the Broncos, 25 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown, right? Or not a touchdown, but then you look against KC, right? Look against KC, 22 carries, 145 yards. Guys, this man's not that bad. 17 for 69 versus the Chargers. You got, let's see, what other games did he start? Not too many other than that, but some good games in there. 20 for 71 versus Indianapolis. I'm okay with Jamir White. I think there's, we got to go out and bring someone else in. But this man right here, I think, can take a majority of the workload going into next season. Now, I need you guys to do me a favor and comment down below, some names in the draft. Who do you guys want to get in this year's NFL draft? I think next year's draft could be even better for the running back class. We'll see what happens. But Jamir White is a guy I like. They also brought back Amir Abdullah. So I think they're going to take it by committee. But Jamir White's a guy that could really be utilized.